Terrence Crawford will get beat by Cotto, Pacquiao, Floyd, Paul Williams. I don't know, maybe Paul Williams. But I'm saying, so I invited them. I tagged
You went to the class below them.
I tagged Javaris and Tank in here so they could join in on the discussion. I think. Listen, I love Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, but we gotta remember that other class was cut from a different cloth. Cotto, you know how tough Cotto was?
Cotto tough.
So it's okay. I'm gonna put it to you like this: could Errol Spence beat Zab Judah?
Yes. If he makes it past those first rounds of Zab being Zab, yes.
You say yes?
If he makes it past that early flurry, because Zab does the same thing.
Danny Garcia. Okay, they couldn't get Danny Garcia out of there. They beat him, but they couldn't get Floyd and Canelo definitely. But I don't know about it. Bro, okay, put it like this.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
no, but listen. Okay, but listen. They struggled. Like Danny Garcia struggled against Zab Judah. That's the Zab Judah that was old. So now you put Zab Judah in his prime. You gotta remember, Zab Judah, yeah, he might have been the worst out of all of them, but all of them guys was elite.
Danny Garcia is the worst out of all of them.
But they didn't beat who knocked Danny Garcia out of all of them? Who knocked Danny Garcia out?
Who has ever knocked Danny Garcia out?
Okay. Pacquiao would have.
That's the point.
Pacquiao would have knocked Danny Garcia out back in the day. I guarantee you. Amir Khan, if he had a fucking chin, we wouldn't even have heard of Danny Garcia. Amir Khan was winning that fight until Danny Garcia landed that lucky ass shot and knocked Amir Khan out.
Amir Khan was beating Canelo.
He was. I mean, he could box.
So,
the dude could box. But he ain't had no chin. But these guys ain't just knocking people out like that. Bro, Mikey Garcia went 12 with Errol Spence. You think Mikey Garcia going 12 with Cotto or Pacquiao back in the day?
Right.
Answer that. Is Mikey Garcia going 12 with Cotto or Pacquiao back in the day?
Possibly, bro. Because
no, it ain't no possibly. Listen, come on.
Listen, you talking about people that we don't see get knocked out, though. Like, you're not talking about habitual people that get knocked out. You're talking about people that we don't see get. Who be stopping Mikey Garcia?
He ain't fought in he did the Andre Ward ride. He ain't fought in like 2 years and like that's the difference. And who Mikey fighting since? Mikey ain't been the same since.
I'm not saying Errol Spence and Bud would be Pacquiao or Floyd, because those are the top two of those welterweights. But once we get below that, I think it's a debate.
So they could beat Cotto. You telling me right now to my face that both of them could beat Cotto?
It'll be a hell of a fight. I know that.
Cotto would. Man, come on.
It'll be a hell of a fight, bro.
Cotto would give both.
Cotto is not finna walk through them, bro.
Cotto would.
Cotto nice.
What's the comment? What's the comment saying? Because my comments be tripping sometimes.
The comments just said that Tank said Floyd and Canelo definitely, but I don't know about the rest. Same thing I'm saying. Cotto was a dog, but bro. That's what I'm saying. What you doing right now is you being the old get off my line.
I'm not that old get off my line guy, because if I was, then I would say, hey, none of them guys could beat Sugar Ray or Marvin Hagler and all of that. Like, well, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Marvin Hagler was the dog. Yeah, he was.
And I'm gonna tell you, and I'm not that old guy, because guess what? I think Floyd beats Marvin Hagler. I think the only person that in that era beating Floyd is Tommy Hearns. I've always said that. I always, because of that long jab, the jab always beat his defense.
Yeah, and he had power.
Bro.
But here's my thing. Like I said, Floyd, I'm not going to argue that. Pacquiao, I'm not even going to argue prime Pacquiao.
You going to argue, but you going to argue Cotto, though?
Cotto,
who was beating Cotto back then?
Bro, you acting like he never lost, though.
Okay, it took his first loss. Remember, it took Margarita with plaster of Paris in his fucking glove to beat him.
Agreed.
It took Cotto, who we still don't know if he was. Pacquiao, who we still don't know was juicing. Now, because that's when the whole juicing came up. He was snapping Pacquiao's head back so many times. Everybody was like, "Oh, what are you on?" Because this dude is hitting you with some shit right now.
Right. Now I agree. Right there. Like I said, I'm not saying they were like. I feel like you thinking I'm saying like they were watch What I'm saying is put some respect on their talent.
Okay, but
Good.
who in their class? This is what I'm saying about those guys. I love Bud, I love Errol, but who are they fighting that you're gonna look at them and be like they can hang with these guys from back in the day?
They fighting.
I don't think they walking through Shane Mosley like that.
Walking through, no, but beating, yes.
I don't think they could beat.
I think they beat him. I think
they could beat Hatton. I think they could beat De La Hoya.
That might be now you're trying them. Hatton, of course they'll beat Hatton.
I think they could beat De La Hoya.
They'll beat De La Hoya for sure.
Okay, what other welterweights? Oh, Sergio Martinez. That motherfucker was not. They not beating him. No, the fuck they ain't. No, the fuck they ain't.
You going to like the C list?
No, they ain't. That's not a C list. Remember, he got worn down because he had to keep going to middleweight because people wouldn't fight him at welterweight. Remember, he started having knee problems. So by the time Cotto got a hold of him, he was a sharp fighter back then. He beat Paul Williams when Paul Williams was beating everybody.
Nah, he did beat Paul Williams. I give you that. He did.
Knocked him out cold. Cold.
I've ever seen. That was nasty.
People weren't beating Sergio Martinez back then like that.
Right.
So they beating Paul Williams in his prime? Throwing 1,000 punches around?
Errol.
1,000 is
a good fight for him.
1,000 is an exaggeration, but he threw it like 100 to 200 punches around.
Errol would be a good fight.